Sport here in the city of Brindisi in the south of Italy for tonight's round of 16 group fixture here between happy Casa Brindisi and Tofas Bursa of Turkey. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Basketball Champions League. Game day 3 here in the round of 16, as we mentioned. And two teams with very big ambitions and one goal, of course, to get to that final and to bring the trophy home. Remember, a team from Italy has already been crowned champions of this infamous continental competition, the Basketball Champions League. A team from Turkey has yet to do so. Both these two teams will want to put a bit of history in their respectful ranks. Well, there you can see happy Casa Brindisi taking on Tofas Bursa tonight, while Apoel Uner Credit Hulon will be taking on Pinar Kashiaka tomorrow. And that's all live here in Group I. If we look at how these two teams match up with each other, of course, and how they've been assembled, I mean, there's not a lot to separate these two teams, of course. I mean, happy Casa Brindisi shooting a little bit better from the perimeter, 38%. For that matter, there's nothing really to separate them in transition. So it's going to be a close counter, that's for sure. Well, if we take a look at some of the results that these two teams have had, it was only in the last weekend in which Tofas Bursa have now come up with back-to-back defeats against Pinar Kashiaka on the 3rd of March. And a very, very close defeat. Close game, but in the end, win in the favor of Apoel Uner Credit Hulon as they came up victorious with a 12-point lead. For happy Casa Brindisi, their game against Hulon was very, very close. That being on the 3rd of March. As you can see, the team from Israel sitting top with 2 wins and 0 losses, looking favorite so far, but their game could be very big tomorrow. But happy Casa Brindisi gave themselves a big chance. It was on this court last week in which they had a very, very big victory against Turkish rivals of Tofas Bursa, Pinar Kashiaka. Well, players to look out for as well. Take the likes of DJ White, one of their American players, along with Akun Purcell. Tomislav Zubcic will be a big key tonight. But look out for Great Britain point guard Tariq Phillip, who has recently just led the Great Britain national team into the FIBA Eurobasket. But tonight, he's got one goal, and that is to lead Tofas Bursa in a must-win game for them so they can get to the final of the Basketball Champions League. Tofas Bursa, of course, very well-respected club in domestic basketball in Turkey, winning many domestic trophies. But right now, what a way to set the tone and to really get off the mark and win the greatest competition here in Europe of the Basketball Champions League. I just wonder, in the case of happy Casa Brindisi, how Francesco Vitucci wants to play his players. I mean, there's a lot of players he can go to. I mean, one of the players he's going to have to really try and make sure that he gets off to a very good mark tonight is the likes of Alessandro Zanelli. I mean, we know that he's in his veteran years now, but has to play that very composed style of basketball to make sure the players get to their set. But there's a lot of players in that lineup who are very much capable of stepping up and delivering a very big job. For Tofas Bursa, of course, I mean, they've got a lot of players. I mean, Akun Purcell's leading the way for them. In the 7 games that he's played, he's averaged 17 points per game. Zubcic, as we mentioned, one of their key players, along with Tariq Phillip, chipping in 15 and 14. But it's going to have to be a collective effort on Mark tonight. Again, his 10 points. He's only played 3 games, but it will be big. Well, Bostic, as we mentioned now, is going to be leading the way, of course, for this happy Casa Brindisi team. But the likes of Bell and Thompson, their play is going to be heavily relied on. Not the biggest assist team in the league. Thompson only averaging 5.8 assists a game. Again, it's going to be depending how well they try to get out in transition, how well they push the tempo. Well, they are a 38% three-point shooting team, as we mentioned, but they've had some very good games, as we saw against Valou Ostend in the regular season, where they shot the ball exceptionally well. So Vitucci will be hoping that his players, there you can see Coach Demir of Tofas Bursa knows that it's going to be a must-win tonight to give them any chance. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just get set now to introduce our officials for tonight's game. Again, we're very proud to say we have some of the finest officials here in world basketball. There you can see we have Alexander Glisic, Paolo Marquez, and Gert Jacobs coming from Belgium, Portugal, and Serbia. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're very proud to say, as we mentioned, to have some of the hardest working and finest officials. They'll do an excellent job here tonight, as they've done in all of our competitions. And it's live here in Brindisi at the Palazzetto dello Sport. Well, now we can take a look at some of the starting lineups, and I just wonder if they're going to go with the high-tempo basketball, they're going to try and go big tonight with Tofas Bursa. I imagine we'll look at the away team's starting lineups first. And again, it will be interesting to see how these two teams do match up in the early stages of this contest. Remember, the game is going to be so critical for Tofas Bursa. Uruglu's had some very big games so far. And again, he will need to step up as he will start at the point guard role. Berk Uruglu, Jeremy Simons will be in there. Tariq Phillip will also play in the backcourt. While down low, Simons will be partnered with Zubcic and Devon Akumpasel, their top scorer. No doubt he'll be the main man on the mark. One thing that Coach Demir is going to try and make sure that his players get the ball to Akumpasel and make sure that he creates as much as possible. Well, Coach Hakan Demir, of course, a man who started his coaching career back in 1999. He's held some very key positions, rivals with Pinar Kashiake. He was their head coach back in 2009 for 3 seasons. And also was previously with Tekshut Bandemir, as we saw in the last few seasons here in the Basketball Champions League. He held that role back in 2018. Well, now we'll take a look at the starting lineups here for Happy Casa Brindisi. Well, Brindisi's depth has done them some very good, as we saw in the regular season. They played some very good basketball. The question for them is consistency. You know, the one victory they had, they could really seal the deal with a win here tonight at home, but again, easier said than done. Well, Rafael Gaspardo, along with Josh Bostic, Darius Thompson and Nick Perkins, along with Derek Willis, they'll all make the starting lineups. Well, this is their home court. How well they can maintain the tempo and how well they can get out in transition is going to be key for the home side. And as we mentioned, Happy Casa Brindisi, coached by Francesco Vitucci. A man who started his career, a very well-experienced basketball coach. We saw him at former Scandoni Avellino, who were also a member of the Basketball Champions League a few seasons back. He had 2 roles there. Started his trade as a basketball coach back in 1986. He won the Italian Super Cup in 2006 and also was the Italian League best coach back in 2013. So a man with a lot of accolades, and no doubt he is going to be trying to make sure that his team can get forward to the Final Four and maybe dream a little bit, get to that final, bring home a much-needed Continental Championship. And what better way to do it here than in the Basketball Champions League? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here in the city of Brindisi for tonight's very big game. We're here at the Palazzetto della Sport, and it's live, the round of 16 of the Basketball Champions League between our hosts, Happy Casa Brindisi, and the visitors, Tofas Bursa. Don't go anywhere, as we're set for tip. Well, Willis has been a key mark player so far for Happy Casa Brindisi, as we mentioned, having some big games. I mean, he's one of those very much small forward players. He almost plays that point forward role, but his work in transition. But as you can see there for Tofas, Zubcic is going to have to really make sure that he gets off the mark and has a very good game down low to really control the boards. As Coach Hakan Demir knows that tonight it's a must-win for them, just to give themselves any bit of a chance. But with players such as Tariq Phillip in the backcourt, it's going to be a very exciting game. The officials are ready, players are ready. Don't go anywhere, as we are set for tip. Well, the tip is underway and we are set, and it will be Happy Casa Brindisi with the first possession of the game. Here comes a handoff situation. And now one thing that we'll try and do is make sure they get a lot of good looks from the perimeter. 1 to 10 on the shot clock now. Here goes a pick and roll. Comes off one screen now in the lane. Has to hang. Turns it over. Well, now Tofas Bursa can push this one. Well, pulls up for a quick three. Nails it. Well, that's a quick early look from downtown. That's one thing that Happy Casa Brindisi has to make sure they get back and make the transition defense count, because with a team like Tofas Bursa, it's going to be a problem as Akupa gets his first 3 points. He goes back door in the lane. He gets fouled. So now he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And the foul is on Akupa that just got caught on the backdoor play. As Rafael Gaspardo went to the basket, and he'll go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Well, he makes the first one. It's Rafael Gaspardo, now 27 years of age. He's averaging just under 8 points per game domestically for Happy Casa Brindisi. It's now his 2nd season with the club as he missed the 2nd free throw. As his time now, looks this one up. Comes off one screen, another handoff. Phillip now attacks the basket. Tariq Phillip tries to reverse dish shot, doesn't get it. It's his own rebound, they gotta shoot it. Backdoor pass wide open. Oh, he just gives that one a little tuck down, and again, Zubcic just easily cut into the basket. Nobody contesting him, but off the ball defense from Happy Casa Brindisi being tested very early. And this is where they've got to be quick getting into sets now, as Willis is going to look to isolate. Gets this one out now, steps back, takes a 3-pointer way off the mark. And now Tofas Bursa can push this one. Now looking to kick out, good ball movement. They get another, oh, doesn't take it. Down the middle, goes in. Well, Willis gets a rejection. Comes up with a loose ball. So now Tofas Bursa have a man down. Now Willis all the way. Willis goes in, and he gets it to drop. Well, strong move going to the basket. Was looking for the contact. Didn't get it. It's caught up in a very tough situation there. Now looking to try to kick the ball out and maybe get a better look on the perimeter. I think the foul has been called on Nick Perkins as he just reached in. Perkins just a slight little bit of contact there with his right hand on Devon Akupa. So we'll be baseline ball now to Tofas Bursa. Well, quick catch to shoot off the inbound, doesn't get it. Akupa now secures an offensive rebound. He'll try his luck from the perimeter. Doesn't get it. And Rafael Gaspardo secures a rebound. Lane now looks to kick this one out. Pump fakes. Hangs in the air, goes in with a little finger roll. Gets it to drop. Well, smooth little move going to the basket. That's much better. As Josh Bostich slayed that one up. Goes baseline now. Oh, my Lord. Well, buckle up for that one, because he's going to go to the free throw line. Tariq Phillip, are you serious? Fasten your seatbelt. Tariq Phillip. Well, missed the dunk on that one, but we'll go to the free throw line now for 2 free throws. Sorry, I thought that went in. Tariq Phillip went in with a very aggressive play. Well, the Great Britain point guard, as we said, has been very phenomenal. Kent just went in so spectacular. I thought he threw that one down, but hit the back rim. Is now it takes a 2nd free throw and he makes it. Well, it's been phenomenal for Great Britain in the FIBA Eurobasket qualifiers, as they have just secured their qualification seat going to the FIBA Eurobasket. Now back down the other end. Happy Casa Brindisi trying to get into an early set. They throw it down low. Perkins now looking to isolate. Perkins fades away. Doesn't get the drop on it, but secure the offensive rebound in the lane now. A bit of contact. Well, Willis is just going to work. Well, Derek Willis is one of those players that, you know, when he's not getting his game going from the perimeter, definitely likes to mix it in down low. A nice little play there, the backdoor play again. Bit of contact, doesn't get it. The follow-up. Well, tough play. Simons went to the basket, didn't get the layup on that one, but again, it was the second chance point coming in. Fades away in the lane, gets it to drop. Well, he had a little post up there from the mid-range. It's a little mismatch he thinks he's got, so it's going to be a bit of a problem for Tofas Bursa unless they learn how to defend it. Cooper Sal now throws this one down low. There's a bit of contact, can't get it. And now Happy Casa Brindisi will try to push this one down the other end. Derek Willis now looking to isolate. Pulls up for a mid-range jump shot, in and out, can't get it. Simons with a rebound, and now Tofas Bursa will look to push this one. Bit of contact, looking for someone who rolls to the basket there. Kind of high-low play, doesn't get it. His baseline now with a reverse slam, smooth move, but he can't finish it. And now Happy Casa Brindisi will push this one with Derek Willis. Willis in the lane, Willis unstoppable, dish it off. A beautiful play. He lays that one up. Well, started with Derek Willis, and he made the dish off to Gaspardo. Gaspardo, after missing that second free throw, now he moves up to 3 points. And now gets called for another foul. Again, Akun Pascal causing all sorts of problems with these penetrations. Well, it's a matchup problem for Happy Casa Brindisi because they probably don't have too many players that will defend him very well. So now Gaspardo's got to go to the bench. Well, left wide open, why not? Takes the shot. Can't get the drop in it, but now they secure a rebound. Well, James Bell is now checked into the game for Happy Casa Brindisi. He's got 5 seconds on the shot clock. Pulls up for a quick three, doesn't get it. And now Burke. Gulu now will take this one down the court, gets a handoff. Comes up one screen now. I think there's an offensive foul there. Well, Jeremy Simmons there, you can see, again, for some reason, made a bit of a force. I mean, watch the replay here. Sets the screen and just follows through right down. Again, you can't do that. He's got to just stand still, set the screen, and just allow Tariq Phillip to dribble off that one and create. But again, a careless turnover by Tofas Bursa. We go down low now. Here's the mismatch he wants. He backs down, it's a bit of contact, puts up a little floater, can't get it. But I think he took that into his own basket. Strong move by Josh Bostic, but again, the problem he had there was Tofas Bursa unable to secure the rebound on that one. Run to 10 on the shot clock now. Has to look to isolate, makes a bit of contact, fades away in the key, can't get it. Rebound by Bell, and now Casa Brindisi can push this one with Darius Thompson. Bit of contact in the lane, doesn't get it. Both teams now getting some good looks, making some good penetrations, but unable to finish this one off. And you can see Casa Brindisi 60% from the field. And Tofas Bursa now shooting just over 30%. Bell now looking to throw this one down low. Tofas haven't scored in over 3 minutes as nails it from downtown. That's going to be a problem for them if Happy Casa Brindisi starts making their perimeter shots as Nick Perkins nails his three-pointer. Now Tofas Bursa have to call timeout. Well, there you can see the home side now shooting 6 for 10 from within the rainbow, while Tofas Bursa only 2 for 6, and they got to change that stat and get some better looks and some better shots. Here's a strong post-up move. Again, he kicks this one out, and Perkins just nails that one from downtown. That's going to be a problem for Jeremy Simons if he's going to have to come out and commit to Perkins from the perimeter, which could leave them a little bit vulnerable down low. But Coach Francesco Fittucci probably very happy with his players with their start to the game. Darius Thompson, again, without too much contribution here, but again, it's more than that. It's just how effectively he plays his man-to-man defense and just how aggressive he is on the ball. Again, another player that will probably want to get going very early here in the first half for Happy Casa Brindisi. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Comes off one screen now. Look at it, turn it over. Well, sloppy pass. Well, Tariq Phillip just threw that one away, and now Darius Thompson will try to get things going again here for Happy Casa Brindisi. Comes off one screen. Well, gets stripped now, and now Tofas Bursa can push this one in transition. Goes all the way now, kicks out, pump fakes. Space on a bit of contact, hangs in the air, still can't get it. And secure the offensive rebound. We'll throw it down low to the big fella. In the lane, a bit of contact, and finally, in just under 4 minutes, Tofas Bursa get their first field goal. One that will much be needed for their confidence. They try the high-low play, but Simons does well. He doesn't come up with it. Perkins now hangs in the air, puts up a little left floater. He tucks that one away. Okay, we've seen him do it from the perimeter. Now he's doing it down low, and it's going to be a problem for Tofas Bursa's Perkins. Just going to work now in the lane, lays it up, and that's much better. Well, the simple cut to the basket. Again, a lot better movement from Tofas Bursa now, as you can see. Well, the static offense is just making things way too easy for Happy Casa Brindisi. And here comes the pick and roll now. Willis. Thompson now. He's made 1-3, tries another one, doesn't get it. And now they got numbers here. It's a 4-on-3 situation. Hesitates in the lane, a bit of contact then. A foul has been called, so he'll be going to the free throw line now for 2 shots. The foul is on Kristen. And watch the hesitation movement. Just a slight reach in there with the right hand. Well, Kristen's played in 6 games so far this season in the Basketball Champions League. He's averaging 8.3 points per game, along with 5.5 assists. So, again, one player that they're going to really need to get the most out of tonight. He makes a second free throw. Curls one screen now. Thompson's got to kick this one out. Looking to shake and bake and get the ball in the hands of Derek Willis. Well, Derek Willis, well, what he tried to do there was find a wide open Francesco Fittucci, but coach wasn't on the court to bomb. No doubts that Coach Fittucci could knock that shot down, as he was very wide open. But another turnover now for Happy Casa Brindisi. Comes off one screen now, looking for a roll. Well, here comes the double team now. So another turnover now. Willis comes up with it. It's a 3-on-2. Willis goes all the way. Whoa, my Lord! Well, Derek Willis went in with a monster jam. And now Tofas Bursa go down the other end, looking to push the tempo. And it looks like an offensive foul's been called. Well, there's a great drive to the basket, but I think he just made a contact. I think it was an elbow. Well, here you can see there's the first one. Slight little push off there. It's on a Akun Purcell. But watch Derek Willis. I mean, look. Fasten your seatbelt. Willis Airlines, throw it down. Takes this one in the lane now, kicks out. Well, they get a wide open look from downtown. The three is up. It's no good. Secure the offensive rebound. Now they can, well, 5 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock, but a foul has been called, and the foul, as Bell was trying to make that penetration. But Mushin Yashar there, you can see, just reached in. So now with 11 seconds left, Happy Casa Brindisi will have the final shot now of the first quarter. Well, Happy Casa Brindisi get fouled. They go to the free throw lines. They get the ball in the hands of Derek Willis. Willis looking to back down. Willis pump fakes all the way, and he doesn't get the and one. But now, even though he was shooting the foul, it was still the 15th foul. So, I mean, watch this. Backs down. There's a pump fake. Gets him flying. Very unlucky not to get the drop on the glass there, but he will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. So he makes the first one. Well, he makes it 2 for 2 from the charity stripe, the former University of Kentucky player. And actually started his professional career in Europe back in 2018 in Germany. He's only just moved over here, enjoying life here in the Basketball Champions League. As now they got a few seconds left. Crosses over in the lane. Can't get it to drop. And ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first quarter, it is the home side. Happy Casa Brindisi who lead this one over the visitors, Tofas Bursa. We'll just show you some stats and some highlights here from the first quarter. The home side now leading by 7 points. Been a bit of a slow start for both these two teams, but again, perimeter shooting hasn't been so spectacular. Tofas only 1 for 5, while Happy Casa Brindisi only 1 for 4 from downtown. But again, it's the difference with inside the rainbow, of course. 8 field goals for Brindisi. And that's something Tofas are going to have to try and improve going into the second quarter. And here are the highlights. I mean, watch this. Derek Willis came up and he had options right, left, but went all the way with a one-handed jam. Well, that's the kind of player Derek Willis is, and that's what he'll give his team. One of those very versatile players that can play inside and outside, but I just personally feel that the team that just starts to make that little spark from the perimeter will be the team that can start to, as we mentioned, here are some of the key plays from the first quarter. You can see Akupa Sell with the ankle breaker, nailing the three-pointer. Just a simple step back and nails that one. A lot of wide open backdoor plays there from both these two teams. Again, they got to pick up the defense and just try to play a little bit more physical, make things count. I mean, Derek Willis leading the way so far for Happy Casa Brindisi. Again, probably just need to tighten up their intensity a little bit. That was a beautiful little play, the penetration, the kick out, but right now we get set to start the second quarter. Tofas Bursa will have the first possession. Tofas Bursa now will get things going. Tries to hesitate in this one, pulls up for a tough mid-range jump shot, can't get it. Secure the rebound, and now well, this is where Happy Casa Brindisi want to get into their sets a lot quicker and try and really start to build the gap going into the, well, there's the, oh my Lord, he did it again. And it's that man, Derek Willis. Well, Derek Willis went to the air, bought himself a ticket, and he was flying with every single airline on that one. And he gives Happy Casa Brindisi a 9-point lead. Well, here's the back down play now. Fades away under the bounds. Hits the side of the backcourt. Well, they turn it over. Now Berkoglu Ugolu there, you can see, just draws the foul. Thompson. I mean, watch this. Well, that's a still actually. I thought they were going to go to the replay of the alley-oop, but there's the foul on Thompson. Thompson just with a slight little reach in there. Well, defensively, both these two teams with only 3 and 2 stills. And again, they got to try and be a little bit more disciplined on defense. They don't want to pick up too many early fouls. And there's a quick shot from the perimeter. The shot is up, no good. Secures the offensive rebound. Turn it over, and now can break in transition. Oh, what a pass. Oh, he turns it over. They had the right idea. They tried to take that one down the middle. It's Ricardo Visconti. Again, has only just checked into the game here in the second quarter. Gola now gets a handoff. Takes a handoff now in the lane. Takes a pass. We're under 10 on the shot clock, and here's where the movement off the ball needs to be better from Tofas Bursa. They draw an early foul, but the foul was on the ground, so it will be baseline ball. Well, that's much better from Yashad there, because Yashad makes the contact, and that's what they need right now. Defense is just too easy for Happy Casa Brindisi. Force Tofas Bursa into a poor shot, get the rebound, and break down the other end. I mean, they got to make him work a lot harder. Well, takes a wide open look from downtown. Again, way off the mark. Another offensive rebound. Bit of contact, still can't get it. Well, they don't get the loose ball now. Derek Willis is on the run. There's a shake and bake, crosses over, spins around. What a move. Can't get it. Gets his own rebound, but he gets fouled. So he'll now go to the free throw line for 2 shots. I mean, look at this, the crossover here, the spin around, and again, nobody boxing him out. And the foul has been forced. It's Tofas Bursa now. Again, quickly call a timeout here in the early stages of the second quarter.
They touch the ball, the loose ball. If you're gonna make a dribble out, push the dribble out. Push the oppure la tieni in mano, guys. The loose balls, they cannot get the loose ball there, huh? Fast break, if we have a good advantage, we take it. If we not, we play. Bisogna essere più consistenti. No, we cannot waste possession with no reason. Okay? And always, again, that was James, posting up. Give always an opportunity inside to pass. So if they draw back, if they rotate, we can pass the ball out for a good 3-point shot. Stay together and consistent. And stay focused on defense.
There you can see Coach Francesco Vitucci trying to say to his players, look, we might have a bit of momentum, but again, have to keep pushing the tempo, try and build the bridge as much as possible going into that second half. Both teams really in need of a big win tonight, but again, Tofas Bursa, for them, it's really about trying to fight for that first victory here in the round of 16. Well, James Bell now will go to the free throw line and shoot these 2 free throws. He comes up short on the first one. Well, he makes the second free throw. And now officially puts it to a double-digit lead here in the early stages of the second quarter. Ogulu now here comes off a dribble handoff. Gets away with a few steps. They turn it over again. And now Happy Casa Brindisi can push this one. They got a man down, but again, they slow this one down. We get a wide open look now. Makes a penetration. Well, try to go in and throw it down, but now here's where Tofas Bursa need to be better in transition. Bit of contact, draws a foul, and he will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. So foul is on Derek Willis. Oh, look at that. He was going to put him on a poster, but unable to connect with that one. Derek Willis now will go to the bench and take a breather. Zepcic will take the free throws. Simmons comes back into the game. Well, he makes the first one. Well, makes it 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Well, Zubcic is one of those very physical post players that can definitely put the ball on the floor, but right now, he needs to try and cement himself and really assert his position down low and get some good looks. Go down low now. Here comes the isolation play. Turns around, puts up a tough one, doesn't get it. Great defense by Simmons, and now Tofas Bursa can push this one. Down low, the big fella. Oh, there's a position, and great post move there. Well, that's much better. We talked about being more aggressive and really asserting his position, the low block, and that's much, much better. Well, here comes the pick and roll sequence now, looking to give that one to Perkins. Well, they now have 6 seconds on the shot clock as Perkins was unable to get the ball down low in the great defense there by Jeremy Simmons. They just denied him at all costs, but now they got 6 seconds. Tries to go back to it, doesn't get it. Comes off one screen, I gotta shoot it. Well, the shot is up and the three's no good. And this is much better now. Tofas Bursa gaining in confidence to kick this one out. Pulls up for a quick three. And again, their three-point struggles still continue, but they will get the ball on the baseline. Well, that was a good look there by Tarek Phillip because Berkoglu made the penetration, kicked it out. Zubcic there, just fighting for every rebound. And both these two teams only one three-point field goal, so need to try and improve that stat going into the rest of this game. Pump fake in the lane, doesn't get it, gets his own rebound. Now Gurley will try to slow this one down. Goes down the middle now, in the lane with a finger roll, and he gets that one to drop. He cuts it down to a 4-point ball game. So now Tofas Bursa, again playing with a lot more confidence here in the second quarter. As Berkoglu there, you can see, made the penetration, but now Perkins has in the low block, and this is what he wants. Back it down, gets caught in a triple team, and he gets fouled. The foul is on Jeremy Simmons, so now Perkins will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Well, it took 3 players to come over and double team him. And that's the kind of player that Nick Perkins is. They know that when he gets the ball in the low block, that he's going to cause a lot of problems. He was originally from Saginaw, Michigan, played at the University of Buffalo. And Nick Perkins actually only last season started his professional career in the north of Japan, in a city that is famous for skiing, for Niigata Albirex. Now he's just getting his first experience of top-level European basketball here at Happy Casa Brindisi. On the 31 games that he played in the B-League in Japan, he averaged 21 points per game along with 10 rebounds. And that caught the attention here of Happy Casa Brindisi. And as you can see, a very dominant left-handed post player, loves to back down the low block. So he makes the second free throw. Comes off one screen now, look for a handoff. Tries to attack down the middle all the way, and he gets that one. And that is what Tariq Phillip will give you. Strong move going to the basket. Well, he made the cut. I mean, watch this. There's the first bit of contact. Hangs in the air, and he just kisses that one off the glass. Tariq Phillip, so aggressive. Well, he's featured very often for the Great Britain national team. Played at the University of West Virginia. Actually started his professional career in 2017 at Saloniki Ole in Hungary. This is now his second time with with Tofas Bursa. He had a brief spell with Apoel Bankihav Yerushalayim before parting ways with the club and returning to Turkey. Well, the three is up, and the three is no good. And now Tofas Bursa with a chance to tie the game up or possibly take the lead with a three-pointer. Here comes the isolation now. Kriston now looking to turn that one up. He does just that. Tough play as he now gives him the lead. And that is now the only second three-pointer of the game for Tofas Bursa. Well, deep three from no man's land. He responds down the other end. And that's a huge three by Bell. As we mentioned, the three-point struggles from both teams were very, very poor, but now they respond with 2 back-to-back three-point field goals, and that will do him a lot of confidence. Takes a tough fadeaway now, hangs in the air, and somehow, some way gets it to drop. And all of a sudden, Kriston just turning up his game here in the second quarter. He ties the game up now, 29 apiece. Tries his luck from downtown, doesn't get it. Now Tariq Phillip will look to isolate. Well, the foul has been called under the basket. That's a 15 foul, so now he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots as the foul has been called on James Bell. Well, again, we talked about how Tomislav Zubcic had to really try and be more aggressive and cement position down on the low block as Gaspardo has to come back in the game. Zubcic now will shoot these 2 free throws. Well, the Croatian originally from Zadar, and a man with a lot of experience playing in some of the top European leagues. She played for Telekom Basketball and back in the Basketball Champions League in 2017. Again, a very experienced player, stands at about 6'11", was drafted by the Raptors in 2012. What amount of experience this player has. Well, he now moves up to 7 points. We're under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Sorry, in the second quarter, excuse me. Under 4 minutes, that was. And there's the isolation play, steps back from downtown, doesn't get it. And now Tofas Bursa can build. Zubcic tries the mid-range shot, and he gets that one to drop, and all of a sudden, he is taking this game over. As now, happy Casa Brindisi, who had a double-digit lead, find himself down by 3 points.
Space to attack. We got to really to attack. We gotta be more aggressive. We are not aggressive on offense and on defense. The 2 things are connected. Okay? So we play more motion on offense, but to move the ball. If you know offense, pass and move, pass and move. So we motion down, we fist all the way through.
Well, he doesn't look to be panicking too much and he deal with the pressure right now, but he'll be very disappointed that he gave up a double-digit lead. Now find themselves trailing in this one. Well, he'll probably demand a very, very big response from his plays here in the last few minutes. Tofas Bursa now putting on the full court pressure against happy Casa Brindisi. As now we're just over 3.5 to go here in the second quarter. Looking for a handoff there. You can see Berko Gulu making the defense very tough. Is now 6 on the shot clock. Got to get something going. Again, it's a silly foul by Tomislav Zubcic to give up because there was only a few seconds on the shot clock there. It's only not in the penalty, but again, outside defense was there. So now will be sideline ball to happy Casa Brindisi. Well, Darius Thompson now comes off one screen. Thompson tries to go in with a finger on it, goes out of bounds. So again, with 6 seconds on the shot clock, happy Casa Brindisi will inbound this one. Great defensive play there by Jeremy Simmons. Well, you got to get a shot going now as Perkins tries to back down, fades away in the low block. Can't get it. And you can see so far Tofas Bursa winning this quarter 17-7. It's happy Casa Brindisi. Now they're the ones struggling to get some good shots. It's a bit of contact now. Doesn't get the foul called, but we're under 10 on the shot clock. Has to isolate now. Crosses over, pulls up for a deep, deep three. Doesn't get, but a foul has been called under the basket. I think they've called that on Josh Bostic. I think what Bostic did was he threw him to the ground. So here's a shot. Right there, just holds on to the arm of Tomislav Zubcic. The problem they have is that's a team foul. So now Zubcic will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Well, he makes the first one. Well, his game has definitely stepped up here in the second quarter. He now has 10 points along with 5 rebounds. You could argue 5 rebounds away from a double-double. So he makes the second one. Well, he is 5 for 6 from the free throw line. And he's been their best player so far in this game. This is a team that's shooting 86% ball. Happy Casa Brindisi only with 2 journeys to the free throw line this evening. Puts it behind his back now, puts up a little floater off the backboard. Offensive rebound by Perkins, and that's much better. Well, that's what they're going to need right now when they're struggling for baskets, just to go in for those second opportunity points. What about taking the shot? Didn't take him. He had a good look, but comes a pick and roll play now. There's a lob. Connects with it. Well, he threw that one down. And that's how you execute a pick and roll, because nobody over with the help side defenses. Simmons was just able to throw that one down. Perkins now has to kick this one out. Comes off one screen now. Very bold move. The shot's in the corner. Bostic tries it. He nails that one. Well, he's had a few attempts this evening. Is unable to knock it down, but again, a great play there by Darius Thompson to kick that one out to Josh Bostic. Bostic now 4 for 4 from the field. Makes a bit of contact, goes in the lane. Oh, it's just too easy. Well, he is taking this game over so far. So he now has 13 points. He's 4 for 5 from the field. Just over a minute to go here. It's Bostic now. Guarded heavily by Tariq Phillip. Comes off one screen. Now we're under 5 on the shot clock. Gotta get something. Bostic from no man's land. Doesn't get it. Gets his own rebound. Well, Tariq Phillip did everything except box him out. So now a few seconds now. Has to force this one up. Puts it up. Gets it. Well, tough shot off of one leg. Somehow, some way, managed to get that one to drop. In the lane now, a bit of contact, looking to kick this one out. They turn it over. Now Thompson can push this one. He's got numbers. Dish it off. What a play. Oh, baby! What a throwdown. Well, Perkins just waited, and he waited. Once he got the ball, he ripped the ring down. It's amazing what a few defensive plays that can do for happy Casa Brindisi. Forcing Tofas Bursa into some turnovers and forcing them to call timeout. Well, you can see the depth of both teams not really coming into too much effect here.
Semi gets the ball. Listen. Semi break the ball. Tomislav. Immediately you are here. Jeremy, you are here. You go to first left. You come first. Jeremy, follow him. Don't play for double break. Jeremy goes.
Well, here was a turnover. Watch Thompson take this one, dish it off at Perkins. Throwdown time. Well, he just waited patiently, but watch the dish off there, forcing Simmons over. Monster dunk. Well, last year he was doing that in the north of Japan in the B League, averaging 21 points per game. This season, he's doing it in the Basketball Champions League. Well, Coach Francesco Vitucci be very pleased to see that his team just starting to pick themselves up a lot better, getting back into this one, while Coach Hakan Demir will be relatively disappointed that his team weren't able to hold on to their lead, but last few seconds now here in the first half, and they're gonna have to try and get a shot off. Looking to shake and bake, pulls up for a three, doesn't get it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, first half has come to an end now between Tofas Bursa Dizzy going in for those rebounds. That was the alley-oop for Jeremy Simmons. Well, here comes the pick and roll, and again, threw that one up, and Simmons threw it down. And that was throwdown time. Simmons Airlines. And Perkins down the other end. Well, Perkins did a good job there. That's why you always want to run the fast break as a big man, because Darius Thompson with a sweet little dish off. And amazing how
puts it up. Another miss. Suleiman on the break. Oh, no look pass. How about that? And that'll be a three-point play. Chance for Garcia. Put that on the Showtime reel. Suleiman.
Scrub cup off one screen. Scrub cup all the way.
Gets rejected. Oh, my Lord. Ike Udano. No, monsieur. You are not welcome. This is my house.
Oh, great pass. Gaspardo. Flashes on the back cut.
Here's an alley-oop. And Igakea coming in and getting their first slam with Illich. Throwing it down after catching that pass from Carmichael. Igakea with all the momentum right now. Clemmons, oh, he faked going behind the back and lays it up and in.
You think you're going to find me? You think you're going to stop me? Stop this pass? Nope.
Oh, but they get the dunk from Kravish.
Going into the fourth quarter, he is 21.
Transition the finish from SAKHO. Oh, SAKHO looked like he'd run out of space, just took off. Snow comes up short. Foster with the rebound. Foster goes up high. Johnson with the slam. Nick Johnson. There's the lob.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, now to the second half of this round of the 16 Group I fixture between our hosts, Happy Casa Brindisi, and the visitors, Tofas Bursa of Turkey. Well, this is the Basketball Champions League, and both these two teams now locked in at 38 apiece. There, Tarek Phillip, Great Britain International, with 7 points so far here in the first half. They're scoring, being led by Tomislav Zubcic. Right now, the perimeter shooting hasn't been very strong from both of these two teams, but the rebounding going in favor of the visitors. Well, Josh Bostic there, you can see, leading the scoring so far for Happy Casa Brindisi. He has 13 points, followed up by Derek Willis. Well, Willis did get into foul trouble, so he did have to leave the game a little bit early, but they're going to need him in the second half. Remember, they have one victory so far, so they picked up their crucial victory against Pinar Kashiaka. While Tofas Bursa losing to both Kashiaka and to Unet Hulon. Those two teams will play tomorrow. Again, Hulon could probably cement themselves if they can go 3-0 tomorrow, but of course Pinar Kashiaka will have something to say about that. So it looks like, of course, you can see Jeremy Simmons is going to start the second half. Coach Hakan Demir there, you can see as well. We'll try and go with a very, very much of a fast approach here. It's a big lineup they've got, of course, with Jeremy Simmons and, of course, Tomislav Zubcic. But there's one player that's going to cause them a lot of problems, is Derek Willis, because Derek Willis is normally your foundation power forward that can also play a bit on the perimeter and as well play inside with his size and athleticism. As coach Francesco Bertucci just giving his last little words of inspiration. A tactical play to Derek Willis. Well, the second half is about to get underway, and business will pick up as Happy Casa Brindisi will have first possession here in the second half. So Derek Willis will inbound the ball. And Darius Thompson, he's played 15 minutes in this game so far. He's 0 for 3 from the field, but he does have 2 assists. Tofas Bursa, again, looking quite vulnerable in defense. They go down low now to Perkins. Perkins looks to back down, but he kicks this one out. Again, the three-point struggle still continues. Zubcic gets a rebound. Goes off one screen now. Kicks this one out to Ogolu. Comes off one screen. Another kick out in the corner. They get a wide open look from downtown. The three is up. The three is good. Well, Tomislav Zubcic, what can this man not do? Because now he's hitting perimeter shots, and he now moves up to 16 points. Top scorer in the game. Well, he has shot 5 3-pointers tonight, and that is his first make. Derek Willis now, bit of contact. A blocking foul's been called. They've called that one on Zubcic. So, again, that's a defensive mismatch for Happy Casa Brindisi, because Derek Willis is simply unstoppable on the perimeter. Five on the shot clock now. Thompson's got to get something going. Pulls up in the mid-range, takes a jump shot now. Finally gets his first 2 points of the game. A tough play there by Darius Thompson, making that little penetration into the lane, pulling up for that jump shot. And here's the pick and roll sequence now. Zubcic set the screen, but I turn it over, and again, it's now the second time that Bertucci's had a wide open look again has to remind everybody that he's not playing in the game. So now happy Casa Brindisi will get the ball back. Thompson now down the middle, scored on his last attempt, goes in the lane, doesn't get it. Perkins with a rebound, and Perkins gets the and-one. And the big man's gonna go to the free throw line now to make a three-point play. Nobody bucks. That was the play by Thompson. Nobody bucks out Perk. So who now will go to the charity stripe? Can't make the three-point play, and now Tariq Phillip with a big rebound. Perkins now 5 rebounds away from a possible double-double. In the lane now, Gurlu looking for a kick out, nobody to pass it to. Tries to lob down low, but it comes in with a help side defense now. Goes out of bounds, it will be sideline ball to Tofas Bursa. Under 5 on the shot clock now. Got to get something going to the basket. Bit of contact, reverse layup. Can't get it. Perkins with his 6th rebound, and now happy Casa Brindisi can push a bit of momentum as Bostic draws a foul there on Tariq Phillip. Smart play there. Just put it behind his back and hesitated. Right there on the shoulder contact. Josh Bostic was able to draw the foul on Phillip. Here's the back down play. Great defense there, and now Tofas can push it. Tariq Phillip tried to push that one all the way, but Darius Thompson did a great job of recovering. Phillip now looking to isolate. Bit of contact, hangs in the air, no foul called. Well, this is what Derek Willis wants. Here's the mismatch. Well, there's a double team, the kick out. Wide open look for downtown. Got it! Well, there's a problem, and I said it from the beginning that Derek Willis, you have to double team him, but you do that, you're gonna leave a wide open Darius Thompson. In the lane now, alley-oop time. Well, wasn't able to connect with it. In the lane now, a bit of a Euro step, was not able to make anything of it, and now they got a number down, so the girl all the way, well, gets rejected. Well, what a defensive play, and now happy Casa Brindisi for 3. Well, a wasted opportunity there. It was a 3-on-1. He pulled up for the 3-point shot. As the lob play again, great help side defense, and again, they tried the same thing. Gaspardo was able to come over and intercept that one. Now the question for them, can they capitalize this time? As Thompson is knocked around, but Willis just slowing this one down. 6 on the shot clock now. Here comes the back down in the lane. A bit of contact, and it goes in. Well, tough play by Josh Bostic there. And now Tofas Bursa have to call timeout as they find themselves down by 6 points here in the 3rd quarter.
Listen, you are doing everything for lose. This is for sure. You are doing everything. Everything for lose. Keep going. 3 turnovers for nothing. Everything with 3 turnovers. Play physical. Go attack to the basket. Control the game biraz.
Well, there was the rejection there. Again, watch the box down here by Bostic. Again, just got the drop on that one, but again, it's a smooth little move. Well, Gurlu's a great defender, but again, it's the mismatch he has guarding anybody in the low block he's going to give up with that size. So now Tofas Bursa find themselves down by 6 points. Haven't had this deficit since the early stages of the second quarter. Now can they respond here? Tariq Phillip all the way to the lane. Lays that one up. Or Kriston, excuse me. Again, made a very aggressive penetration. Cuts it down to a 4-point ball game. Willis now doesn't take many three-pointers, and now you can see why he needs to. Stepping up, hitting a big tray ball. Puts him up by 7 points now. It's his first field goal since the time he left the game in the first half. It just shows that he's more than just a scorer in the lane now. A bit of contact. The foul has been called, so now he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And again, Gaspardo there just getting caught out by Tariq Phillip. Well, there was a hesitation, beat him, and again, really should have stepped out and taken the charge, but Tariq Phillip now will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, he makes the first one. Well, Tariq Phillip, as we've seen so many times here in the Basketball Champions League, it's been very phenomenal for both club and country. One of those exciting point guards that really likes to play end-to-end basketball. So makes the second free throw now, cuts it down to a 5-point ball game. Goes off one screen now, looking for options. Well, there's the backdoor play. Bit of contact in the lane, can't get it. Gets some rebound. And again, they secure it. Perkins now puts up a tough one, airballs it. Well, Tomislav Zubcic there, able to get the rebound now, crosses over. Beautiful play in the lane, he's got to finish it. Well, it all started with Kriston that made the penetration. Kicked that one out to Simmons. Reach-in foul there has been called on Tomislav Zubcic, and Zubcic, after reaching in, which was a clear foul, felt that he got knocked in the face. Bostic there with the crossover. Again. Well, Zubcic did get hit, but that's what happens when you reach in. I mean, take that gamble, and that's what could possibly be the outcome. It's now 10 on the shot clock for happy Casa Brindisi. They try the lob pass. The lob is up. It's caught in a double team now. Under the basket. Oh, I missed a wide open look, but he tips it in. And it's that man again, Nick Perkins. And Nick Perkins is just such a tough player. They have to put a body on him, stop him getting those rebounds. Kriston all the way, lays it up. A strong drive going to the basket. In the lane, tough shot, nails it. Well, Bostic now starting to feel it from downtown as he puts happy Casa Brindisi back up by 6 points. He now moves up to 16 points. He's now 100% still from the field. And they kick this one out. They have a 3 from downtown. The 3 is up, no good. And now happy Casa Brindisi going to slow this one down. Just over 3 minutes to go now in the third quarter. Derek Willis is on the ball. Well, he's been on fire so far. Stays on fire. Well, he is not missing this evening. And again, 100% from the field. How long can he keep making them? Well, they try a 3 down the other end, and now they nail it. Well, where we talked about the game was lacking perimeter shooting. Both teams now, you can see White there stepping up, hitting a much-needed 3 for Tofas Bursa. In the lane now, and he gets fouled. So again, Josh Bostic is going to go to the free throw line. A slight little reach in there from behind from Jeremy Simmons. So Perkins now will go to the bench and take a little bit of a breather. He has 14 points, 9 rebounds, 1 rebound away from that double-double. He's now Mr. 100% from the field tonight. Will shoot these 2 free throws. Well, he's just been phenomenal. I mean, he's originally from Columbus, Ohio. Played his university basketball at Findlay. Another player who actually started his pro career in Japan. And came over to Europe for the first time, playing in Belgium back in 2011. Also had a brief stint with VF Riga back in 2016. So, man, with a lot of experience. And Dinamo Sassari. Well, he's 100% from the free throw line, 100% from the field. He's drawn 4 fouls this evening. And that's definitely MVP caliber stats. And hesitation now in the lane. Can't get the layup. Great defense by Derek Willis. Well, now they can push this one in transition. Thompson, bit of contact, gets the and one. And now he'll go to the free throw line for another 3-point play. Because right now, happy Casa Brindisi are running all over this place. Transition. Well, if you're going to foul him, you got to foul him harder. You don't want to give him the easy and one, because now could possibly build this lead up to beyond double digits. 10-point lead now to the home side. Happy Casa Brindisi. So Brindisi now really going into their bench at the moment. James Bell comes back into the game. Now it's an 11-point lead. But this third quarter has been absolutely phenomenal from the home side. They're leading this quarter 25-14. Really taking control of this. And Tofas Bursa right now needing someone to step up and just make a big play for them. Takes a wild shot, but somehow, some way got that one to drop. Okun Purcell, who's been out of the game so far in foul trouble, he steps back in. Here comes the isolation now, the hesitation, and man, hot hand, can he stay? Well, finally, something we haven't seen this evening is Bostic missing a shot. At some point he was going to miss one, but again, it's not too often here in the Basketball Champions League that you find that a player shoots that well for 3 quarters. I mean, a lot of these teams are very well defensively prepared for these games, but he's just had one of those nights. Cooper Sell now from downtown and can't get it. And now we're under a minute to go here in the third quarter as the home side. Happy Casa Brindisi, 10 rebounds this quarter. And Bostic looking to isolate once again. Sees the mismatch, hesitation move. Takes this one in. Oh, what a pass! Oh, he was left wide open. Well, that is just too easy. It's Matteo Dom there. But what a pass by Josh Bostic. And now Tofas Bursa find himself down by 11 points. Josh Bostic there with the deflection, but it will be sideline ball now to the visitors. As they find themselves now down by 11 points here. If you think about it, happy Casa Brindisi only with 1 more assist than Tofas Bursa, but again, a lot of that's been down to the isolation play with a lot of players. They have Derek Willis, Josh Bostic, but now 6 on the shot clock. They got to get something going. Well, it's got to be an offensive foul. Poor play. Well, DJ White, again, just try to force the space between him and Josh Bostic there with the right hand, the push-off. Great defense. But again, Josh Bostic, what can this man not do? Both ends of the court. Now with 18.8 seconds to go here, happy Casa Brindisi will get the final shot of the third quarter. Thompson now is going to look to go pick and roll here with Derek Willis. And here comes the screen now. Thompson down the middle. Thompson all the way with a beautiful fang roll, but he can't finish. Now they got to force it up. And it will not count regardless whether it goes in or not. And ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the third quarter, it's the home side Happy Casa Brindisi leading this one 65-54, winning that quarter 27-16 over Tofas Bursa here in the round of 16 group by fixture of the Basketball Champions League. As we'll now show you some stats and some highlights here from this third quarter.
First ball, semi play 4 again.
Well, Tofas shooting 4 for 16 from the perimeter. Happy Casa Brindisi really lighting it up thanks to Josh Bostic. 7 for 16 from the perimeter for the home side. 8 for 10 for 35 from within the rainbow. Again, perimeter shooting paying big dividends now for Happy Casa Brindisi. They're starting to light it up a lot better. It was the best plays in the first half. Now you can see Tomislav Zubčić, and once he left the game, the offense just went downhill for Tofas Bursa. Well, that was to pull up the first 2 points of the game for Darius Thompson. Again, something that if he can get going now from the field, cause a lot of problems for the visitors. As we mentioned, Derek Willis, he doesn't shoot too many three-pointers. Right then, just pulling up for a big one. That was his 13th point of the game. That was the block shot. Esparto there making the run in transition. Nick Perkins with a follow-up. Well, Nick Perkins is one of those players that you just simply have to put a body on and not allow him any time or space. It's Tariq Phillip now. Will inbound the ball. Last quarter now. One last chance for Tofas Bursa to save their season here in the Basketball Champions League. As Hakan Demir again looks on, hoping that his players will pull through now and get up a big victory. He pulls up for a quick three, gets it. Well, tough play. And that man again, Tariq Phillip, stepping up big time there for Tofas. Hesitation now, Darius Thompson in the lane. And Perkins tried to follow up, and I think got fouled on that one. It looks like the foul's going to be called on Akum Pasel. Again, nobody boxed him out. If they just boxed him out, it would have been a simple rebound, and they would have been down the other end, but now it's going to be 2 free throws to James Bell. Well, he makes the first one. I actually had a brief stint with Uner Hulon back in 2016-17. Again, played his university basketball at Villanova. Originally from New Jersey, makes a second free throw. Puts it back up to a 10-point ball game in double digits for the home side. And now Tofas Bursa comes off one screen now, looking for options. Goes baseline, but spins around. What a play. Oh, baby! Well, he kissed that one off the glass. Well, Gaspardo. I mean, watch this, the spin out. Watch the little touch there. Well, he'll now go to the free throw line. Akum Pasel going to work. Now go to the free throw line here for the three-point play. And again, this is what Tofas Bursa need just to get back into this game. Well, he makes a free throw. Again, a much-needed point. Well, he now moves up to 8 points. He came out in the game like a house on fire, but again, due to foul trouble, had to go to the bench early. They try another perimeter shot. They don't get it, and now they can push this one in transition. Oh, beautiful lay. Oh, my Lord. A rejection by Gaspardo, making the effort. I mean, it looked like it was going to be beautiful fast break basketball, but the rejection. Gaspardo there almost fumbles it. They try another deep three. The three is up, no good. And again, Tofas Bursa secure the rebound. And the foul has been called. Once on the second team foul, it's on Darius Thompson. A little reach in there on Tariq Phillip. I mean, look at this. Well, sorry, I thought it was going to be the replay of the block shot, but Well, here comes the Kupasal now off the pick and roll sequence. Has to give this one up. On the 5 of the shot clock now. Got to get something going. Pulls up for a tough mid-range shot. Can't get it. Well, nobody going in for a rebound. And now, happy Casa Brindisi. Pretty much happy, of course, to slow down the tempo in this game. And Tofas, you can see only 29% from the perimeter, while happy Casa Brindisi 39%. Comes the screen now. They try another three-point. 3 is up. 3 is good. Well, that is a huge shot. It's Darius Thompson. Looks like he's about to get cooking right now here in the 4th quarter. In the lane, great penetration. As Christon will go to the free throw line. Well, it was actually Tariq Phillip there. It's Tariq Phillip with 12 points. He has 7 rebounds so far, so 3 rebounds away from his double-double this evening. Well, he's 3 for 6 from the field this evening. So he makes the first free throw. It's Darius Thompson now. That's an interesting sub because I felt that Darius Thompson probably is going to be a key player so far for happy Casa Brindisi. As Phillip makes the second free throw now. We're under 8 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. He's 7 for 7 from the free throw line this evening. He's drawn 5 fouls so far. And that's the kind of player Tariq Phillip is. Comes off one screen now. There's the pick and pop. The 3 is up. It's no good. And now Tofas secure the rebound. Phillip thought about taking a 3-pointer, but gives this one up. And Kupasal crosses over. DJ White spins around. White hangs in the air. Turns it over. And that's a great defensive play by Visconti. I think that's the right call from the official because Visconti hasn't fouled him. He's kept his arms up, so the follow-through does mean that DJ White does get the last touch. So now happy Casa Brindisi will call timeout. Well, here was the back down play again. Just got the drop on it. Josh Bostic is just putting on a clinic this evening. Only 1 missed shot from the field this evening. Well, he has been simply turning this town into clutch city from the perimeter, lighting it up everywhere. Now Derek Willis on the ball for happy Casa Brindisi. Comes off one screen now, pulls up for a quick shot. Visconti from downtown. Well, you would have thought it was pretty much a rush shot, but again, his first 3 points of the night. A foul has been called, and that's now the 4th team foul on Brindisi. Well, that's good now for Tofas because if they can get into the penalty early, they can try and chip away into the game. It's down by 11 points. If you look at the bench scoring from these two teams, I mean, only 14 for Tofas and 11 for Brindisi. Hasn't really been too much in it for them. But now likes to penetrate, makes a bit of contact in there. No, it's a shooting foul. Draws that 15 foul, so now Tofas will be going to the free throw line anytime they're fouled. Well, he makes the first one. Again, there was a lot of excitement about him signing for Hapoel Bank Yerushalayim this season in the Israeli Winter League, also being in the Basketball Champions League. But again, both parties decided to part ways. It's great to see Tariq Phillip now playing the standard that he can, of course, and making that right fit here at Tofas Bursa. His second time here at the club. He's such an exciting player to watch. Josh Bostic now tries to back down against Kriston. Kicks this one out. Visconti made his last three. Can't get this one. Secure the rebound, and now trailing by 9 points. They'll try and chip into the deficit. Comes off one screen now, looking for options. Kriston all the way. Nobody came out. Oh, he missed a layup. Well, he didn't go in with his left hand. He had the wide open look there. Didn't take the layup with the left hand. Went in with a wraparound. Now can they punish him? They get away with that one. Well, Bostic, who couldn't miss a shot up until third quarter now, gets his second miss of the night. And Tofas will have another chance here. Chip into the deficit one more time. Gets up to a Purcell. Thought about taking a three-pointer, doesn't take it. Tariq Phillip will take the three. Three is up. No good. Nobody going for a rebound. And now happy Casa Brindisi can slow this one down. We're just under 5.5. You can see, just like the first quarter, Tofas there, 4 minutes without a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Could that cost him? A few seconds left on the shot clock. Visconti's got to take it. Takes a three. Doesn't get it. Zubcic with another rebound. Burkoglu now comes off one screen, kicks this one out. They try another three-point. Three is up, still no good. And right now, Tofas, at possibly the wrong point in the game, struggling to get a field goal. The pick and roll now with Perkins. Kicks this one out to Bell. Crosses over. Oh, he's got to force it up. Forces up a tough one, doesn't get it. Another rebound. Well, this is where Tofas probably want to get on a transition and get a quick bucket. So struggling in the half court. Zubcic under the basket. Doesn't get the and one. But he now will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, smart play there, dishing it down low to Tomislav Zubcic. Just to run the foul on Udom. Well, he was the one player that got them going early in this game and really started to set the tone down low, causing all sorts of problems in the low post defense for happy Casa Brindisi. So makes a second one. Well, now we're just under 4.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's happy Casa Brindisi with a slight advantage, but this game definitely not open now as Nick Perkins tries to back down, kicks out. Well, Bostic tries another one, and again gets his third miss, but they don't box out. Visconti gets a rebound. And now, happy Casa Brindisi, gotta get a shot off. Visconti in the lane, fakes it, under the basket. Offensive foul. So now they are struggling to get a shot off. Well, Visconti did the right thing, but great defensive play there by Tariq Phillip. Outside the semicircle stand. That's how you take a charge. So now we're under 4 minutes to go. It's Tofas just slightly edging out in this quarter, 11 away, but can they get over the final hurdle? Can they come back? Kicks out in the corner. Phillip pump fakes, takes a big three. Got it! Huge three-pointer by Tariq Phillip. All of a sudden now it's a 5-point ball game. And now happy Casa Brindisi. Gone quite a while without getting a field goal here. Visconti comes up one screen, kicks this one out to Udom. Udom in the lane, goes up with an acrobatic layup, and there you go. It's a huge layup there for happy Casa Brindisi. Zupčić tries a huge three, and it's way off the mark. You got to ask yourself, was that the right shot to take? Trailing by 7 points. And now, the home team just trying to slow this one down. It's Perkins in the lane. Perkins all the way. Nobody stepped out to stop him. And Tofas have to call timeout as Nick Perkins puts happy Casa Brindisi up by 9 points here in the fourth quarter.
Sema'yı motion down oynayacağız bir tane. Motion down. Berk topu getir. Set to go screen. Thomas up, you go. Hand off, come strong. Set the back screen, okay. Tarık. Play, pick and roll, Jeremy. You go. Even they ice, try to pass this line. And you go like this, you come high. Okay, you can go to the basket. Let's go, there's enough time, let's go.
Here we go, y'all. Tofas on 3. 1, 2, 3.
So now Tofas Bursa now trail. They got it back to 5 points with a big three-pointer from Tariq Phillip. Now find themselves down by 9 points. Clock is ticking. They must win tonight. Comes off one screen now. Looking for options. Kicks out a wild one. Tough move in the basket. Another kick out. He's got to make it. Three is good. No, sorry, it's not good actually. Oh, it was a beautiful build-up place. Penetration kick out in the corner. Now with 2:30 left. Happy Casa Brindisi need to slow this one down. Thompson now comes off one screen, kicks this one out to Bostic. Down low to Perkins. Perkins got to get a shot off. A few seconds left. Was made 1-3 tonight. Doesn't get it. So now this is where they have to be quick and get a quick basket. Almost turns it over, and they do just that. Oh, it's a poor play. Well, they didn't quite know what to do in that situation. They made a penetration. You never jump in the air to make a pass, and the turnover cost them big time. Well, the big difference in this game has been the third quarter, in which happy Casa Brindisi really started to assert themselves and build the lead, because neither team here in the third quarter has really been able to get a solid grip on this game. Bostic now gets a handoff here with Thompson. Thompson now a few seconds on the clock. Makes a penetration. Gets stripped, and now great defense. Looks like a foul has been called. So it will be 2 free throws now to Tofas with a chance to cut this down to a 7-point ball game. Well, there was a steal by Tariq Phillip. Now watch Kriston here. Well, sometimes you do see those given. That's an unsportsmanlike foul, but I wonder if the officials are going to review this. And I think they are, yeah. They're going to review it. Because if you watch Derek Willis does intentionally foul him to slow the fast break down. Now the question is, will our officials?
Anytime upgrading from personal to unsportsmanlike foul. Thank you. Please, last situation. So, where was the point of contact?
On the other arm. Not on the arm.
Can I have other angle? Other angle, please.
Point of the contact is right arm.
Yeah, that's one. Okay, and now from first camera, normal speed, please.
For me, he's C3. What do you think? You don't want to play the ball.
Conclusive. He didn't want to play the ball.
So the contact
Unsportsmanlike foul.
We both agree. Okay?
So,
Finish?
just one time, please. Thank you. Okay, just a camera from down the basket. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. So number 6,
35 is the foul. Number
yes,
6
number 6, 2 free throw.
Okay.
Conclusive, unsportsmanlike foul. Yeah.
Well, the decision has been made. The unsportsmanlike foul has been called, so this is huge now for Tofas. 2 free throws, and they're going to get the ball back. Well, he makes the first one, cutting it down to a 6-point. Sorry, to an 8-point ball game, excuse me. Comes up short there. Well, that is huge. Again, he has to make that free throw just to cut it down to a 7. So now the inbound the ball, trailing by 8 points, goes baseline, quick penetration all the way, lays it up. And now 1:30 to go, it's a 6-point ball game. Tofas do have fouls again. I turn it over. Great still, comes up with it. Zubčić under the basket. Oh, this could be a huge shot, doesn't take it. He decided not to take the 3-point. This time Zubčić takes it, doesn't get it. There you can see, look how irate Kriston is. Again, they could have gone for a better chance there. They had a wide open look and they didn't go for it. Both teams now with 2 3-point field goals here in the 4th quarter. Now a few seconds now, Thompson looking to throw this one down to Perkins. Perkins with a fadeaway shot, doesn't get it. Tofas with another chance now. Good ball movement. Thought about taking a 3-pointer, cut to the basket, doesn't get the and one. But again, we'll go to the free throw line now as the foul's on Gaspardo. Well, these are huge, huge free throws now. Must make these free throws. Well, Tariq Phillip has been phenomenal in this game so far with 7 rebounds, 19 points. Can the Great Britain international player makes the first one. Gaspardo has fouled out of the game. Oh, he missed it. Zubčić with a rebound, puts it back. And now it's a 3-point ball game. And Tofas not going away here. And they have fouls to give. Gets caught there at half court. They commit a foul. I think he turned it over. I can't believe this. Happy Casa Brindisi are just being gifted this game to come back. And Coach Francesco Vitucci cannot be happy. Coach HAYDEN knows that his team haven't quite come back yet. And they're going to call timeout. Well, this is just unbelievable.
This side or just aside, man. Jeremy, Tomislav, Semay, Tarık, you go like this. Semay, you come. When Semay pass you, you immediately follow him, okay? Don't come late. Semay, if you get the ball, if there is open, go to the right side. Go to the right side. Stay low.
Well, that was the missed free throw by Tariq Phillip. Zubčić there. I mean, Derek Willis is like your MVP caliber player there. Wasn't able to box him out.
Immediately to left, you go
And the big man from Zadar, Croatia, giving them a lifeline. But now the question is, Tofas, you haven't taken the best shots at times here in the... Well, I think he's going to go for a three-pointer. I believe what I heard in that timeout was called. They're going to go for the game tie. And again, is that the right decision? You're in the penalty. Well, this is what it's all about. 35.6 seconds ago, Tofas were dead and buried 2 minutes ago. Now with a chance. Can they save their season here in the Basketball Champions League? Well, Tariq Phillip now will inbound this one. We get the ball now. Here comes a pick and roll sequence. Zubcic pump fakes. Kicks out. Big three. Oh, way off the mark. Well, now they got a foul. There's no time on the shot clock. All right, turn it over. I don't believe it. All the way to the basket. Gets rejected under the basket. Another foul. I mean, this game is unbelievable. Happy Casa Brindisi. All they had to do was dribble it out. Tariq Phillip with the steal. Then he gets blocked. Follows up. Another foul. So now he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And Kriston with 12 points. 4 for 13 from the field. Makes the first one. Well, he has 6 rebounds and 4 assists so far here in the game. Well, he has to make this free throw. Oh, he missed it. He gets a rebound. Doesn't get it. Another rebound. Another foul. I can't believe this. Well, is he having a Nick Anderson moment? I mean, missed a free throw. Gets his own rebound again. Well, this is just unbelievable. Well, he's missed a few free throws tonight. Can he hold his nerve? Can he tie the game up? Oh, he missed it again. Now the question, well, he has to make this one. I mean, get the ball inbound, foul him, but he's got to make it. Missed them both. Well, they had the chance now. Boston gets no foul called. Another no foul called. Well, the game is over. Well, Boston, I definitely think got hit there. I think the officials are just going to go back and review this because it definitely was contact. Well, there's a foul right there. Now the question is, could Zubcic get called for an unsportsmanlike like that? And you can see Coach Hackett-Demir and his coaches. But again, they've got to hope that that's not going to be deemed as an unsportsmanlike foul.
We are checking the time. Thank you.
Since the free throw.
Right there.
Other angle, please. No. Just play normal. Yes, okay. Just play this one. This one, it's okay. Play. Normal. Can I have normal camera, please?
Need to see when I make the call. Wait. Need to go.
We need to see the time. Thank you very much, sir.
You think that we are watching? I call this.
Okay. Once again.
You think that we are watching this?
No. We want to see the time. Yes, that's okay. Yeah, okay. Wait. Can we adjust the back a little bit, please? The same camera, please. The same camera before. Okay, go. No. This. Go back, please. Camera, previous camera, please. Previous camera, thank you. Yes, this one. Thank you. Go.
We need one more.
Go back just a bit.
You have sound?
Yes. Go back a little bit. Okay, go. Slowly, 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 slowly. 0-0. End of the game. Finished.
Well, the game is over. Time had expired at that point. What an unbelievable finish. Tofas Bursa with plenty of time and a golden opportunity to even take the lead, if you like, but the free throws cost them. As Coach Francesco Tucci is not arguing, as he just wants to get out of here. And there you can see the Tofas players very disheartened, but, you know, made a great effort to come back in this one, really push it to the very end. Happy Casa Brindisi pick up their second win and a much-needed victory that they needed to give themselves some hope of getting to that final 8. We will see how the events turn out tomorrow night. Well, Josh Bostic led the way for the team from Italy. Well, here are some of the stats from the game, of course. And again, Tofas Bursa did an unbelievable job of securing the rebounds and making sure they got back in this game. We can see they were 6 for 24 from the perimeter, hit some big shots. Tariq Phillip really leading the way for them this evening. But happy Casa Brindisi coming through big time. 9 for 27 from downtown, leading the rebounds, 40-38, with 3 more assists for that matter. But it was just that kind of evening and that kind of finish. Well, Josh Bostic, no surprise to see him leading the way. 21 points, followed up by Sam Perkins and Derek Willis with 13. But Tomislav Zubcic leading the way with 19, and followed up by Tariq Phillip, who in my mind was the MVP for Tofas Bursa in the second half. But here are some highlights from this game. There you can see a tough play. Well, this was Bostic's trying to game. I mean, look, just took it in there. What a pass under the basket, finding him wide open. Again, kind of have that kind of game. He went cold in the fourth quarter with 3 missed shots. But, I mean, he came big for his team, no doubt. So did Tariq Phillip. I mean, Tariq Phillip put in the kind of performance that we've seen for club and country. And he was a big reason for their comeback in this game. And that was the block by Gaspado. Said no in Mikasa. It was that kind of evening for them. Visconti stepping up and hitting a big, big three-pointer. Well, Visconti came off the bench and again, just gave him a bit of life from the perimeter. Well, that was the drive to the basket. Nobody stepping out help side, but again, at this point, it looked like Tofas Bursa was dead and buried at this point. Nothing left, and there was a Euro step by Perkins. Perkins just going to work. It was that kind of finish. And that was the end of it, ladies and gentlemen. It's Tofas with a heartbreaker. Had a chance to win it, but tonight it's about happy Casa Brindisi, the home side, coming up with their second victory here in the round of 16 of the Basketball Champions League. Well, they go top of the table, depending how results go tomorrow night, as Apoel Unet Credit Hulan will take on Pinar Kashiaka. Pinar Kashiaka must win tomorrow night to give themselves a chance, in which we could have 3 teams with 2 victories and 1 loss. What a game it was here this evening in Brindisi. But for now, it's good night from the Basketball Champions League.